Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NASCAR Amino iRacing Cup Series. We're getting closer and closer to the playoffs, and we're going to be starting here at Kansas, ready to get this race underway. It's been a while, but I'm back with Ren Amamiya back in the booth. First off, how you doing? And then, what do you expect to see in this hopefully exciting race?
First off, I'm doing pretty good. I've been told by my agent that I have to be more professional during these, so it's been a while since I've commentated. But honestly, I'm expecting a pretty nice and clean race for once, I guess. But hey, we'll see if the drivers will prove me wrong or not.
Yeah, we'll see. It should be a crazy one here, but looking here at qualifying, it was a Lucy Fife that put it on pole for the third time in her career and the second this season. Ren, take us around for a quick lap.
All right. It looks like from here, I haven't really gotten a chance to drive this car at this track, but it looks like Lucy's running a bit more of the middle line to the corners, which is pretty interesting here. So it looks like these next-gen cars have, looks like they're a lot better on the top, the higher lines. It's probably a lot better to get a better grip with these cars and that higher line for right now. As she exits turn 4, and she's going to complete her lap, and I had not much to say there.
It was fun, but a good lap. But let's go ahead and take a look at the starting line. Cars are lined up on pit road, ready to get this race underway, but let's go get the command.
Drivers, start your engine!
Cars are rolling off a pit road, ready to get this race underway for a sprint, a good race leading to the playoffs. Let's take a look at the race analysis. It's going to be 67 laps, 28 to 32 fuel window, and the practice winner was, as well, Lucy Fife. So, should be a good one. Ren, you got a couple seconds before they go green. Who's your pick to win?
I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on that number 15, Caleb Marinelli. I feel like today's finally going to be his day.
It should be a good one. Marinelli's looking to get that second career win after he stole that one at Watkins Glen. Can he do it again? Front row, Lucy Fife, Evan Toddy. Green flag, we're underway at Kansas. Pretty interesting start so far. Lucy, the only car really that ran the bottom, and every single car behind her, for some reason, shockingly, ran every lane above the middle.
Yeah, I find it funny that, like, I was talking about when she did her lap, I was talking about how she was running that higher line, that higher middle line, but now looks like she's trying to run that more bottom line.
Yeah, she's going to try to run. She's the only one so far that is experimenting down there. She ran up higher in qualifying, but now I assume she's got herself a game plan to try to see what it's like in the bottom, since I'm guessing she didn't test it as much. But now everybody else is basically just doing the opposite, trying to get as close as they can to it.
Yeah, I think that just shows how confident Lucy is in her car, where she feels like, all right, well, we have a strong car, so we might as well like study like where we feel is best with our car right now that we got the lead. So it shows how confident she is in this car, in her car. So definitely, I feel like she's definitely going to be the favorite for today.
Yeah, definitely going to be crazy. So far back here, a lot of double files still right now. Lots of cars. There's Quinn in the back, unfortunately still struggling, my goodness, with that run. But up front, the top three, it's starting to pull away right now between Lucy, Carter Jones, and Caleb Marinelli. Starting to pull away from the pack. Meanwhile, they're side by side for fourth. Looks like Don Falconer and Alan Mooch.
Yeah, right now we still have the 62 of Carter Jones and the 15 of Caleb Marinelli chasing after the 5 of Leland 5. Not Leland. Oh shoot. Lucy 5. That's a bit. My mistake. I'll go get canceled on Twitter now.
No, no, it's okay. All these drivers they all use Twitter. I'm surprised they're not all canceled yet. Anyway, right now, they're still all pulling away, but because of this, Lucy's now starting to pull away even more because Caleb Marinelli is putting the pressure on Carter Jones for second place.
Yeah, Caleb Marinelli is hungry to get around the 62 so he can have a shot at the 5. But right now he's got a battle here. We're gonna battle for second here. But that's honestly gonna help the 5 of Lucy. So let's just hope. I don't know. Let's just hope Caleb can maybe have a chance to get around and go after Lucy.
You know, it's interesting specifically because I'm looking at their lines right now. Caleb and Carter have run, nose to tail right there in turn 1, and then in 3 and 4, Caleb ran about half a lane or so, 1 lane lower right now, trying to get by. But back here, you can see it's a battle between the Brink teammates, Anthony Sasso, Kyler Sustry, and Jordan Fox. And Sustry and Jordan Fox, 2 guys who still low in the points, but they need a miracle to help themselves get in the playoffs. And this kind of run is exactly what they need.
Yeah, from what I'm looking at right now, it's a lot of the drivers are running more higher lines. But it's looking like some drivers are kind of trying to see how their cars can run with maybe a more middle line, trying to see if their cars can maybe go a little bit faster, see if it'll work for them. It's very early on in the race, so they can definitely experiment more. If it looks like the 60 and the 99 got a little loose there, running side by side.
Yeah, it's especially tough because with how high these guys are running, it is so difficult to hold a line in that outside lane because the car below them is so close to them. And speaking of close, Carter Jones and Caleb Marinelli, they have caught the 5, trying to take the lead away from Lucy.
Oh, here it comes. Here's the battle for the lead. Right now, Carter Jones looking underneath Lucy. Maybe he could probably get around her in a few laps, but it's looking like it's really hard to pass here right now. So Carter Jones is going to really try and try to figure out what his car needs to get that extra push to find a way to get around Lucy.
Yeah, you're talking about hard to pass, and you can definitely see it. It's most likely the reason because everybody's just running in the same line and getting hints of dirty air, and that's why you see Caleb Marinelli trying that bottom lane to gain as much ground as he can here, but he's doing his best, and because of that, Carter Jones has gone a little lower, thought he was going to block, went for the lead, and behind them, they're 3 wide.
A lot of battles going on throughout the field as here comes Tanner Campos underneath the 32 of Evan Toddy, and I think that's the 83 of Don Falconer?
82, close, but speaking of, look up front. Look up front. Here's Carter Jones finally getting to the inside of Lucy Fife. To the inside, trying to take the lead away. They're side by side as they cross the line. It looks like Lucy leads the lap. Meanwhile, Caleb is trying to find which lane to go with.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like Carter's really going to get around Lucy here as Caleb's given all of his help to Lucy here and just leaving Carter out to dry, which is going to help Caleb possibly get around Carter here. Will he clear him? It's going to be close here. I think he will.
Oh, not quite. Carter hanging there right on that quarter panel. This is exactly what Caleb needs. He needs to get by the 62 because it looks like he has shown that he is a faster race car. But with these two side by side, this is all but helping out the 5 cars, keeping that lead as Carter sends it and is able to clear the stay for second as it looks like Ethan Farley is on pit road. Hopefully we see what happened there to the 0.
Yeah, it might be a technical problem. But, yeah, that really just helped Lucy Fife there, as they're still going at it now. But yeah, it looked like Carter Jones was just able to get that side draft off of Caleb Marinelli to pull him back, which just helped Carter get back around him.
You know, you got to imagine with these guys running that outside and middle lane, you can see they can get side by side with people, but the difficulty of actually getting ahead is tough. Do you think that at some point these guys are going to get desperate and try like a slide job at some point?
Oh, most definitely. I feel like way later into the race where all the stakes are high when it's getting closer to the final laps. 100% I can see it happening. But right now we got a new driver in second place, and that's Caleb Marinelli. Well, I wouldn't say new. He's already been there, but he finally was able to clear Carter Jones, and now he's gonna have a try and see if he can have a shot, Lucy fight. But Carter's gonna make it harder for him again.
You know, I got to point it out because we're noticing it. These three are battling. Just look behind. Tanner Campos is very, very slowly eating to that gap the leaders have. And here comes Marinelli to the inside there, sideways. This looks like he sent it a little too deep. Unable to get there on entry, but he's got a good run off of turn 4. Trying to take the lead as the caution is out.
Oh, I see some smoke back there.
Oh, it looks like... I think that's Zachary. Yeah, that's Zachary Shepard into the wall.
Ah.
Oh, that right front tire looks out of place. Looks like probably a broken toe link on that car.
Looks like one of my Hot Wheels as a kid.
I think we've all had that, especially, you know, when you throw it against the wall.
Oh, yeah. But, man, I don't know. We're going to have to see what really happened there. But, and we're also, I'm still curious on what exactly happened to Ethan Farley to, like, have him on pit road.
And now pit road is open this time by. We'll see if anybody decides to pit here. If you do bring it to pit road, you still will have to make one more stop, but we'll see if any of these guys want to make adjustments. And it looks like the leaders are doing exactly that and bringing everybody in behind them.
All right, looks like everyone's going to be coming into pit road.
No, not one. Oh, two stay out. Stern and Nate Wine stay out.
Never let me speak again because I ruin everything.
Hey, I mean, I'll be honest, that's going to be difficult for the 8 and the 38 to hold anything up front. I guess they're going to maybe hope for a quick yellow at some point, but that's going to be
maybe
difficult.
They might even cause the yellow.
You never know. I mean, their tires are going to be over 10 laps, 15 laps older, so I don't imagine they're going to be holding much ground. As they're on pit road, getting their service done, we'll see who's going to bring it out in first. Lucy led them in. The 15 is out. But the 5, Lucy Fife, wins the race off. Caleb second, Tanner third, Carter fourth, and Don Falconer in fifth. The rest of the field coming through. There's a rest. Evan Toddy, a little bit of a slow stop there. Seth Peters as well. Before we actually look at the cause of caution here, let's see what actually happened to Ethan Farley. Oh. Into the wall. Looks like there was just a minor contact there. Just, I guess, casually bringing it down, and that must have probably broke something on the right front. But here's the actual cause for the caution.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's Kylie Greider underneath them. And, ooh, just some contact, and, ooh. Oh, and Dylan Jones just barely made it by.
Dylan Jones barely made it by. I'm pretty sure that was Elon Solberg who made the tiniest bit of contact as well with the 86. Here, let's go on board. Let's see what Zachary sees here. Right. Oh, right there. Came back down. Thought, I guess they were clear. He was clear, but just not much there. And then you saw, yeah, Dylan squeaked by, and then Elon, I think, got a tiny piece of that there.
Yeah, Elon got a little piece. And here's an onboard of Dylan Jones. Wouldn't be surprised if he had a Cole Brown here in this situation.
Oh, my gosh.
Barely made it by. Oh, that is definitely a Code Brown. That could have just ended your day.
Here's right behind Dylan Jones. This is Elon Solberg, who I think had a little bit of contact. There goes the 86. Oh, right there to the door. Oh, that car don't look good. It don't sound good. Look at it. It's kind of like, it looks uneven now. Look at it bouncing a little bit on the right front. Can't really say that's good. But, you know, I guess we're just going to, you know, fly right past that. We're going to go back green here. And it's exactly what we saw. Zach Stern, Nate Wines, the only cars who stayed out for some reason. I don't know why. It's like something we saw at Michigan where Caleb Marinelli tried to get a quick caution, never got it. And now I assume that's what Stern and Nate Wines are going to hope for. So we'll see if they can get it on the front row. It's the 8 and the 38 leading them to the green flag. And then fresh tires on every other car behind them. Green is out. Stern doesn't go, and Nate does.
Oh, and that's going to be a huge L for Lucy Fife there, as Caleb Marinelli is going to quickly get around Nate Wines.
Oh, yeah, made that look simple. Yeah, that's what new tires is going to do. Nate immediately falls to third. Zach is already outside the top 5. And with that, it is now the 15, Caleb Marinelli and Carter Jones in the top 2, now going to battle it out for the lead.
Yeah, that is a huge loss for everyone who was stuck on the bottom line behind Zach Stern. That was just nothing they could do, as he just could not get going there. I don't know if he missed a shift or not, or I don't know what happened there. Because, like, I don't think it was the tire. I don't think it was him. I don't think it was a situation of him with lack of tire, like not getting new tires, because it seemed like Nate Wines was able to go. So I think he just maybe missed a shift, or just, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, even though he had a really good restart, Nate's holding on for third. Not bad, but, you know, he's not going to stay there for long. Sushstride to the inside. Stern is 3 wide on the outside there. They are 3 wide, a couple rows now. Zasso backed out. Oh, my goodness. Stern is backing out now, and they're going to go 3 wide. Look at the ground. The 5 of Lucy has lost.
Oh, I do. That looked etchy. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. These guys, I'm telling you, I don't know why they are running the outside. It's close contact.
Oh, no!
Wyatt and Allen, but they save it. Oh, my God.
Oh. Heart attacks all around there in that situation. Oh, my God. That could have been catastrophic there if that happened, if they got around.
Here's Don Falconer now trying to go to the inside of Lindsey Dietz, who is having a really strong run there in the top 5. And meanwhile, I mean, I can't really say we're shocked, but the 15 and the 62 are pulling away.
I just want to say my pick is looking really good right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm a good luck charm, but knowing how my calls,
there's a
I'm
jinx.
not.
I was gonna say there's anything could happen. Oh my goodness, Paul and JD almost make contact. They still go 3 wide. JD's in the wall.
Oh, I see that back there. Oh God.
They're fine. They're fine. They're all fine. No worries.
Okay.
Well, okay, no, that's a lie. There's maybe still slight worries, but, they're fine for now. And speaking of, there's Nate and Zach. Zach has managed to get around the 38, but, I mean, they've lost all the ground. They are barely inside, if not just outside the top 10 now. Not really able to go anywhere. Sushstry really strong there in third, holding off Campos. And 74 of Lindsey Dietz trying to look to the inside, but it doesn't look like anything's going to be there.
Right now, I do want to bring something up that we've heard recently. I definitely want, to mention just everyone to keep an eye on all of the Tao Racing drivers, because as of right now, we do not know exactly what's happening with Tao Racing after the season. So a lot of these
Lucy's slow on the racetrack.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, no.
She was having such a good race.
Oh, that stinks, man. If it wasn't for that restart. Oh, man. Hopefully we get to see what happened to the 5 of Lucy. Oh, here we go on the bottom right. There she is on the outside. Oh, my.
Oh. Ooh,
Wyatt. Oh, right there. Oh, he hit it. Or she hit it again. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that looked very similar to what happened to Ethan Farley. And if that's the case,
it looks like she broke something there.
Yeah, she's probably going to be on pit road for a little bit, unfortunately.
But back to what I was saying about the Tao Racing drivers, definitely want to keep an eye on them, as basically they could be racing for a job for next season. A lot of them don't know exactly where they could be going next season. They don't know if Tao Racing's gonna stay, what's gonna happen with that team. So definitely keep an eye on those drivers, as it looks like they are already a part of silly season.
And it's weird. I mean, just look at them this race. We expect them, especially at these 1.5 miles, to be so close and up front, but they're very spread apart right now. You have Carter there in second, Tanner's there in around 4th or so. But then everyone else, I saw Seth in the background. It looks like, yeah, he's barely inside the top 10. Ricci's really struggling today. I don't know where he is. And I think, there's Ricci right there just outside. Then Dylan Jones is just a couple positions behind him as well. Meanwhile, Stern is struggling on those tires now.
Yeah. The thing is...
Nate Wines!
Oh, there's Nate Wines.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's a victim of, I guess, the tires. Maybe. Probably.
But, yeah, I definitely would want to keep an eye on those drivers, as we do not know where they're going to be after this season. I expect them to all have have rides in. Oh, is we're gonna get a replay of what happened to Nate Wines?
Oh,
Looks
Farley
like
put him in the wall.
Again. Oh my God.
You know, you gotta say, that is the risk of everybody running up top. I mean, you kinda, I don't know if you could say you expect that to happen, but it's risky to run up there so much.
It's basically inevitability, I guess. Someone's gonna get hit into the wall. Someone's gonna get screwed over with something like that, and it just so happened to. I think that's the third time this race.
Yeah, who do we have? We've had Ethan Farley, it would happen to Lucy, and Nate Wines. So yeah, struggles early for those three drivers already.
Yeah, early on. As we have 38 laps to go, Caleb Marinelli continues to lead this race with Carter Jones right behind him. And it's looking like Carter Jones is running a lower line now.
Yeah, I was just going to point that out. He's been losing ground to the 15. They were running in the same lane, but I think at this point, Carter's realizing he can't get anywhere up top. So I guess very, very smart move by the driver. Adjust his lanes, see if he can get any closer.
Yeah, but it's really hard to tell. Yeah, for me, it's really hard to tell. But yeah, he might slightly be gaining here. And it's really surprised me that a lot more drivers haven't really taken the bottom line more after what happened at the beginning of the race with Lucy kind of slightly pulling away a little bit by using it. But right now, it seems like after everyone really started going, it seemed everyone was just going more towards the top line. I think it's just a lot more grip up there and a lot more comfortable for these drivers to run. But now with basically Carter Jones just losing ground from Caleb Marinelli, he's going to have to get out of his comfort zone, see if his car works better on the bottom, see if it's faster on the bottom. He's got to do something, or he's going to let this race go away from him. And it looks like it's working.
Yeah.
He's caught up to the 15 of Caleb Marinelli.
And you got to say, you mentioned it right there, with so many guys running up front and all the grip up top, they're laying so much tire rubber down, eventually putting so much grip up there, and no one's running on the bottom. It's so slick down there, and you got to imagine if, for example, like Carter, his car is set up to handle in loose conditions. This is perfect for that 62, and he's slowly getting there.
Yeah, he is slowly creeping up on that 15 car of Caleb Marinelli. I would not be surprised if we get a battle here in the next few laps.
And you got to imagine as well, we only have 35 laps to go. Fuel window, max is around 32, so I can expect some pit stops coming up maybe within the next 5 laps or so here. So, I don't know. Carter's going to be really trying to get ahead of that 15 before these pit stops start.
Yeah, but my main question is, who else is looking at the 62 car and wondering, maybe I should do that next. Maybe I should try and see if I can work the bottom line now and see if that'll make my car go faster. It's surprising to me that Carter right now is the only one going for it, and he's already side by side with the 15. And he's gonna easily get around him. Is he clear though?
Oh no, not
yet.
Oh, he did get
it. You know, Carter Jones is around the 15 of Caleb Marinelli.
You know,
what a pass! But
and look at the crossover. Crossover is a 15, and he takes the lead back.
Oh my God! What a battle for the lead here.
Carter looked like he got a little bit tight off of turn 2. Caleb Marinelli crossed ahead of the 62, and it looked like it cut the air off. And right with that, Carter's right back to the bottom.
Back to what I was saying, it's very interesting that everyone's just stuck to the top line and Carter Jones is just now moving to the bottom. I really hope to see more drivers move down to that line, see if their car works with it. Just try and experiment with their cars right now. See which line is faster, like makes the car faster, what makes the car more comfortable to drive. It's really just trial and error here right now. And right now, Carter Jones really showing that bottom line is really working better. And here he comes around, trying to get around the 15. He's side by side across the line. And it looks like Caleb Marinelli's going to lead this lap.
Here they go into turn number 1. They stay side by side, but Marinelli, he carries the speed into turn 1. Carter gets to the throttle quicker. He's going to take the lead. Is he going to be clear? Yeah, I don't know. No, he's not.
Yet.
No, he's not.
Not yet.
Oh.
Coming into this
Caleb-
corner, I think he'll clear him, but oh
Yes.
god. You know what happened last time Carter got around him. Caleb was able to get a nice, I can't speak,
A nice run. A nice run.
a nice run, yeah.
Yeah.
And was able to do the crossover move. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
and
he
whereas
thought about it.
He thought about it, but Carter was prepared. He was prepared for it to happen. He was like, "No, I'm not letting you have the bottom again." He blocked him, but with all this battling, guess who's back in the picture? It's Lucy Fife.
You know, I hate to bring it out to Lucy, but she's a couple laps down, unfortunately, and she's.
Oh, I'm a moron.
Yeah,
I am
well,
a moron. Listen,
I mean,
I
hey.
got hyped. I was in. It was all in the heat of the moment.
I mean, she's got the freshest tire. She's gonna blow by these guys, yeah, immediately. But now, here's the question: Caleb is still running up top. Carter's not quite running that low. He's maybe just a touch higher. You got to imagine now that he's ahead of Caleb, he's gonna start trying to maybe run in his lane and try to put some dirty air into the 15. But ultimately, it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Yeah.
You literally say that as he goes to the
know.
bottom. Don't worry, I pull those moves too.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now I think Carter has really gotten more comfortable with running on the bottom. And it shows. It basically just shows with the run he just had. He quickly caught back up to the 15 and got around him. And it's really showing that the bottom line is a very strong line. And I'm really surprised no other driver is like consistently running it. And it's just Carter Jones right now.
Now, here's something you got to think about. Of course, there's been so much rubber because so many cars have been running up top. But Carter's been running on the bottom for many laps now. You got to imagine that he's going to start making that middle lane really grippy, putting rubber down. And eventually, it's probably not going to quite even up with the outside lane right now. But if Carter's car, say, is set up for a loose condition right now, it's just a matter of time of how long he stays on that bottom lane.
Yeah, it's all going to be very interesting within a few laps as we have the 60 car of
Jordan Fox. You know, we've seen that case. We've seen cars on the bottom do that and put the car on their outside into the wall. But good driving by the 60 Jordan Fox there to keep
he was able
to
keep it stable there and not get into Seth Peters and Justin Ritchie there. That was a little.
I think the leaders are pitting here. Yep, fuel window's open. You should be good to go to make it to the end here. And it looks like the leaders are electing to bring it to pit road. Carter does. Caleb does. Tanner does. And Lindsay Dietz does not. Neither does Sustry.
All right, but here we go. Green flag pit stops. As we have what looks like most of the Tau Racing drivers besides Dylan Jones and Zach Stern. It looks like they're going to be on their own strategy. See if they can maybe I don't know, advance their position, maybe get a better finish here. See if I don't know, but we're gonna see within a few hours. But it looks like Lindsay Dietz is coming in now.
Yeah, Lindsay looks like she's got it to the apron. She's gonna bring it in this time by. Yes, she does. Sustry as well. But Don Falconer is gonna push it one more lap.
Yeah, it looks like Don Falconer is gonna see if he could probably maybe stay it out. I don't know, maybe he's coming in this time. Maybe he's staying out for a little bit, see if he can maybe get a caution. But we're going to see here. We're going to see what he's deciding here.
No, it looks like,
it looks like he's going in.
Time. Well, now that is most likely going to bring the lead to Zach Stern, who is technically, I guess, not on the same exact fuel window as these guys. He's probably can run maybe a little bit longer. And yeah, since he's running the outside, he's not going to bring it to pit road. So, I don't know how long he's going to stay out. Probably not very long because, well, here comes Carter Jones with the lead, right behind him. So.
Oh, yeah, Carter Jones going to get around him super quickly. Unless Zach Stern pulls a dumb move, which I don't think he will. That's his driver. I don't think he'll block him like a moron.
No, I mean, granted, Zach Stern, I mean, he has yet to win this season, but at this rate, he's going to need a yellow. And, it's got to be before Carter passes him within the next 5 seconds. Yeah, no, not quite. Yeah, Carter takes the lead back, GG. Yeah, he actually did, but, I mean, is he going to make it difficult for the 15? You got to imagine he's going to. It's his teammate.
Yeah, that's his driver right there.
Oh,
All right, now, ooh.
no.
Caleb gets around it pretty,
Oh, my
mostly
goodness.
easy.
Sideways, but he keeps it
Mostly
going.
easy.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, now, here comes Tanner Campos. But right now, it's looking like the Card Jones and Caleb Marinelli show, as it looks like Don Falconer is going to blend right back into the field.
Seth Peters there on the inside. It looks like he's bringing it to pit road, but I'm pretty sure he already pitted. I don't know why he's bringing it back. Yeah, I don't. Okay, don't get that.
I don't know. Maybe a loose tire. Maybe they messed up. Didn't get enough fuel in it. I don't know.
Maybe a mechanical issue. Not too sure.
I don't know. We'll have to get an update on that leader later. But anyways, as I was trying to say, leader is still Carter Jones. And wow, I mean, I'm honestly very surprised with Carter Jones today. He was the first one to really try and make that bottom line work, and it worked well in his favor. And right now, he's got a huge lead. It looks like we're gonna go to I think that's side by side.
Yeah, let's do it. Side by side time.
Side by side.
Hey you, are you ready to get high off Christmas spirit? The ultimate Christmas miracle has arrived. Cater John sings the Classic 6, the Christmas Classics. You may know Cater Johns as a wannabe Santa Claus who harasses random people with Lifesavers Christmas storybooks during the holidays.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Wait.
Enjoy. But did you know that Cater Johns' professional singing can turn around the entirety of 2020 and get anyone into the Christmas spirit?
Did someone say Christmas?
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party of. Oh, yeah! Alright, here we go. Grandma got run over by reindeer. Oh, yeah. Walking home from our house on Christmas Eve. Silent night. Holy night. Always all I want for Christmas is you. Is you. This sacred album can be in your possession with one simple call to 1-800-RIP-EARS. RIP ears. 1-800-RIP-EARS. This ear sucks, okay? Just get.
Welcome back, everybody, to live action. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty right now. Carter Jones hanging on to that lead, but Caleb Marinelli is not letting him get away.
Yeah, it looks like Carter is right back up to the top. I think the reason he started working more onto the bottom was just the wear of his tires was probably making his car a lot more comfortable on the bottom and a lot faster on the bottom. And honestly, now that his tires, he's got new Fletcher tires. I think that's probably what his strat is and what his strat was in the first place, is to wear his tires to the point where it works better on the bottom. And I think that's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, especially because, I mean, of course, everybody's good to go on fuel to the end here, but we still have plenty of laps to go right now, coming to 16 to go, and it's going to be a matter of where do these two leaders run now. 16 to go, Caleb is there, he's got the draft. What lane does he go? Do they stay up top? It looks like they're going to stay up there for now, but it's a matter of who can carry the speed up there.
Yeah, the thing is it looks like Caleb is a lot better on the top than Carter is, but the thing is, that's where Carter is right now. If he's going to have to get around Carter, he's going to have to get around him on the bottom, and that's the thing about Carter. Carter's better on the bottom, and we don't know how good Caleb is on the bottom, but he comes. He's trying something here.
Let's see what he can do. He's on the inside of the 62. He's going to be forced to take the inside lane. Here he goes to the inside. He's not able to carry the speed the 62 has earlier, but he gets a great run off at turn 2, and they're side-by-side down the backstretch.
And they continue to be side by side, and we're going to see who has the speed going into this corner right now.
Oh, they're getting close. Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't like that. Ooh.
I don't like that either. But they stay side by side. Caleb is on the quarter panel, is not letting him get away.
Oh, this is going to be a good battle right here for the lead. Right now, Caleb Marinelli is just going to keep trying to side draft Carter as much as he can to see if he can slow him down any sort of way. And right now, he's side by side with him.
Here they go into 3.
Oh,
15 is sideways. They touch off the corner. The 15
Oh my
sideways, but they save it.
Oh my god! Who's that behind them?
Oh, it's Seth Peters. Oh, speaking of, we did get word there was an issue on the pit stop, and they had to come down a second time. They're laps down, but he's going to get his lead back. But oh my god, we almost saw the
Seth,
best
you got
car.
me excited.
We almost saw the best 2 cars just take each other out. But what a save by both of them. That was fun. The 15 was sideways on the bottom. Carter basically used the outside to straighten his car out, and they keep it going. Meanwhile, he's still not far ahead.
Yeah, that just shows how skilled these 2 drivers are. They almost fucking killed each other. Oh, that.
Oh, no.
Be professional, Dylan. Be professional. But either way, they almost, not Dylan, Brent. Anyways, they almost just wrecked each other. But they were able to save it. They were able to keep it clean. And now they are gonna see if they can go back at it again. Caleb Marinelli catching back up to Carter Jones. We're gonna see if he's gonna try and get a second shot at it here.
You know, it's interesting. We've only seen Caleb on that bottom lane. Carter is still running the top right now. I think this run so far, now that he's got the clean air, he likes it up top more. But Caleb, he's in that dirty air, but on the straightaways, he gets such good runs off the corner and is able to get that draft and get so close, but he's just unable to he just can't get that bottom to slide ahead of the 62 to clear. And here comes Elon, who I believe he's also many laps down. Remember, he was in that wreck earlier, so he's also trying to get one of his laps back. So how is he going to interfere with these 2 now?
Well, it depends on how these drivers interfere with each other. We don't know. The last time a lap car got around them, they were almost wrecking each other.
Well, let's see. Look at that. Yeah, the 15, he still is going to get a good run off at turn 2. He gets close. But where does Elon go? Does he push the 15? I don't see a reason why he would. But Caleb's going to go to the bottom. Elon goes to the bottom. Oh, do not go 3 wide. No, Elon. He's going to get by them both. Barely.
Oh my god, Elon just made this battle way harder than it had to be for Caleb Marinelli.
Here they go into turn 1. Now there's a car on the bottom, but Caleb sends it. They almost touch again. Oh my goodness, Carter stays on his corner panel, and it looks like he clears him. Wow.
Carter's going to have to go back to that bottom line, see if it works, but I don't know. I just don't think his tires are worn enough yet.
I'll be honest, I mean, that car looked tight, especially there in turn 3. That car looked like it wanted to shoot to the wall, and he had to lift. But they only have 8 laps to go. He's still there, but the only thing is there's no more lap cars. The next closest car is Tanner Campos, but he's a couple seconds back. I mean, he's in this battle, but unless these 2 wreck, it's going to be between these 2, and it's up to Carter to essentially just be as fast as he can.
So remember what you said about no lap cars?
There's Lucy, but I mean, Lucy's probably
they're easily gonna get around them. But I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Unless Carter, Lucy just like blows up right in front of them, but I don't see how she would.
Yeah, but I will say Carter is staying with Caleb, but I just feel like Caleb is so much faster on the top than Carter. Carter is so much better on the bottom. But we got Nate Wines going into pit.
Okay. I don't know. That's either for new tires or he still got damage affecting him from when he hit the wall earlier. There's Stern back there. He's just essentially trying to get everything else he can. But up front, Caleb he's keeping about a steady gap. He really can't pull away from there, but Carter's not, falling back.
Yeah, I really just think Caleb Marinelli is a lot better on the top. Not by much, but it's just, well, I said a lot, but you know what I mean. I just think Caleb is slightly better than Carter on the top. I think Carter's going to stay with them pretty closely, but unless Carter could somehow find a way to bring back the magic he did on the bottom before green flag pit stops, I think this is Caleb Marinelli's win.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Carter is doing everything he can. I mean, he hasn't run as up top as much as the 15. He got a good run off of turn 4 there. He's a little bit closer this time. Is he going to be able to go to the bottom? He can't. He just does not go to the bottom. I guess his tires, if it is have anything to do with tires, they're just, I guess, not performing it well enough as he wants yet.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't. It feels like that pit stop honestly hurt him in a weird way, because it just, I don't know. Like, I think it's just the fresh. He's just not running as good on fresh tires. If that makes any sense.
Well, that is a good point, because Carter really was much better than the 15 right before they pitted. So Carter must seem to have a really good long run car. Meanwhile, the 15 has, I don't know, they seem like even on short run, and then around this kind of medium range, which is where they are now with 4 to go. This is, I think, when Caleb feels like he's better, and it looks like he's put just a tiny bit of a gap on the 62 here.
Yeah, I don't see Carter making any significant run unless he's able to, like I said, like find a way to work that magic on the bottom. But right now, he's sticking to the top. It just seems like he's so much he's so much better on bottom. But right now, he's so much more comfortable on top right now after getting those fresh tires, from what it looks like.
I mean, maybe you got to think at the same time, maybe on that pit stop, there were adjustments made. Caleb maybe made an adjustment where he can run up top faster than the 62. And maybe Carter tried to make an adjustment up top where he could run faster. But maybe it's only hurt him more than it's helped him. As 2 laps to go here, can the 15 hold him off?
I think he can. And I'm just saying, I should probably become a betting man.
I mean, your bet's looking strong. You still got to hold on for 1.5 more laps. Carter is still there, about 3/4 tenths of a second, but he's just running out of time now.
Yeah, it's looking like he's starting to get gains coming out of the corner a little bit, but just not really much he could do with it.
Here they come to the front straightaway. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Caleb Marinelli, looking to get his 2nd win of the year.
Yeah, they continue to stay on the top. I think right now Carter's really struggling in that dirty air right now a little bit, but I don't know. I think Caleb's got it.
Yep,
right now, as they enter turns 3 and 4, Caleb Marinelli going to continue to lead.
Caleb Marinelli's going to hold him off. It was a great battle between these 2 drivers, but ultimately it's going to be Caleb Marinelli holding off the 62 and winning at Kansas.
What an amazing battle for the win between 2 really, really good drivers.
Look at that, top 5, Carter Jones 2nd, Tanner holds it on for 3rd, Justin Ricci brings it home top 5, and Don Falconer as well, really strong 5th place running. You said it about those Tau cars, they were strong, 3 of them in the top 5 there, great run, as Caleb Marinelli's going to do some burnouts here.
Yeah, definitely wanted to keep an eye on those Tau cars. As like I said, there's a possibility they could be looking for a job next season. And right now, we're gonna watch. Ooh!
Oh,
contact!
Whoops.
Contact with the wall. But who cares? He won.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, what a race it was. Just like you've mentioned, a great battle by between these 2 veteran drivers. Very clean. They tried to race each other clean as much as they could. A little contact at times, but what an amazing battle it was between these 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if even though he just lost and finished 2nd, I wouldn't be surprised if Carter Jones is still a little hyped after that race, because that was such a good battle between these 2.
Yeah, and speaking of, we didn't bring it up much, but as we get closer to the playoffs, even though Justin Ricci had a top 5, this is exactly what Caleb Marinelli needs if he wants to start looking to clinch up that regular season championship. But he does it here winning at Kansas. Thank you all for showing up and watching. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this race. Thank you, Ren, for joining me
I sure did.
in the booth. And let's go ahead and take a look at the finishing results.